Hey there everyone, welcome to Technoholic, and in this WordPress series where we are covering WordPress for beginning. WordPress, as we know, is an excellent platform for creating website by ourselves without having deep knowledge of, let's say, coding and SEO. WordPress is one of the most popular platform available in the whole world, and that can also be understood as around 40% of whole websites are built into it. So this is that great. Okay, so in our first video we covered how to download, run and install it locally, that too with a single package, and will make your life very easy. So if you have not checked that video, or you would like to install it offline first, and then later on after you got satisfied that yes, this is the website that I would like to make it up and running, so you can do that as well without spending even a single penny. Okay, the only recommendation will be from my side: get that domain, because sometimes getting a name is very important, and maybe sometime we work offline and we consider that particular name. So securing name is very important. Okay, so now let's get back to the topic. And here you can see I already opened this WordPress by local, and let me start the website. Okay, so here you can see after a few seconds the site is up and running. All I need to do here is I need to click here on open site. Okay, and there we go. So here we can see technoholic.local, and this is, I would say, the plain sample website that you're gonna get whenever we are installing WordPress for the first time. What we need to do here is we need to click here on this address bar, and then put your cursor in the end and type /wp admin. Okay, and let's hit enter. So what this will do is this will take you to the control panel of WordPress. And now here we need to enter our ID and password, and this will be the same that we have used while installing the WordPress. So I'm gonna type my username and address. After entering your credential, you can even click on remember me so that you do not need to enter these credentials every time. And there we go. So here we can see we have successfully logged into our WP WordPress control panel. Now let me quickly give you the whole overview of this WordPress panel that is going to help you to manage your entire website. On the left hand side here, you're gonna see the main menu. On the top, you're gonna see the quick bar, and then here you're going to see the central workspace where I would say the actual magic happens. Then here, if we go down, you're gonna see widgets. For example, the site health status, that's going to let you know what are the improvement points that you have. So if I click here, you can see the suggestion that it is giving us, which is we should remove inactive theme, and then background update may not be working properly, where the widget sees the opportunity to improve, and then remaining thing it already passed. Now in a similar way, you can see on the right hand side there is a quick draft, then there is a WordPress event. I mean, all these widgets are really useful. Also, what we can do here is we can simply drag and put the widget based on my need, or in this way we can create our category. Okay, so let's say I would like to keep this health status one here, and then at a glance view here, and so on. Now let's talk about how we can create posts and pages. Okay, I would say it is very easy, guys. All we need to do here is we need to go on the top, and then here if I hover my mouse over this new, I can see the option of creating post and pages. Now when we also got confused, what do you mean by post and what do you mean by pages? So posts are generally, for example, I would like to write a blog article or a news update, then in that case I'm going to use post. Pages are more of static, for example, about us or contact or privacy policy. Those generally do not change, or we obviously going to update them, but the information remain relevant for a very long time. And post, as I discussed, means we will keep on creating so many posts as the time passes and as we make our blog bigger and bigger. And as I said, it is very easy to create new posts. All we need to do here is we need to hover on this new button and then click on post. So this will take us to this post editor where you can create your post. For example, I would like to welcome my viewers, so I'm gonna say welcome to Technoholic, and then here I'm gonna say Technoholic is 10-year-old YouTube channel which exists because of its subscriber. And at Technoholic, we aim to deliver value to our viewers that they can implement on improving their productivity. Full stop. So in this way, guys, we just added a heading, which is welcome to Technoholic, and then we have added this para. Okay, so you can change this paragraph it to another heading, list, and so on. Okay, so I'm gonna keep it para, and then I would say the editor of WordPress is one of the best. There is a reason why this is so popular, and it's not like this is the only editor available here. You might have heard of Divi, Elementor. There are so many other editor if you do not like the default one, but generally it is recommended, if you want to make a very light website, then one can also utilize this by default editor. And this editor is also very nice. As you can see, the number of components available, I mean, they are insane. You can even create a very good looking website using these blocks. And then we do have got these patterns, so you can choose anyone. Let's say you any particular segment, you can simply click and add that segment to your post. In a similar way, here you can see media, so media can also be very easily added. Okay, so since in this particular video I'm not going to go too much in depth, after adding picture or making sure that this is the article or the post that I would like to publish, then all we need to do here is we need to hit on publish and then again click on publish. So in this way, guys, we will able to create our first ever post. And not to worry, guys, we're gonna cover this post in much in depth separately, as this video is more of talking about interface. So I thought, since the post is one of the very basic or very important thing that we do in WordPress, so that's why I just wanted to show you. So now let's talk more about this UI. So again, I'm gonna go back to my left side above, where you're gonna see the dashboard quick shortcut home button that will bring you to home, and then updates, where you're gonna see all the different kind of updates available for you, which is not only limited to WordPress version but also applicable for themes, as well as for example, you have installed certain plugin. Okay, so you can update everything. So just like what we did here is we had one update available and we have updated our theme. When we click here on post, we're gonna see all the post, and we just saw how we can create one post. Then comes the category, where we can create category. Creating category is pretty easy. Let's say I work on tech. I would like to create a Windows specific category, and generally it would be nice if I keep slug also same. And in case of slug, we need to make sure that we make all the alphabet small case. Now here you can define parent category. Let's say you further want to create subcategory, so that is also possible. And here you can add certain description of Windows category, and in this way, guys, we can easily create category. Now after creating category, we can go here in edit post or maybe quick edit, and then here I can define which category this post belongs to. Category are very useful whenever we would like to segregate or categorize our post. So in this way we can utilize category. Then comes the tag. So tags are also helpful just like category. They are like keywords or label you attach to your blog post to describe specific detail or topic covered in that post. Think of them like hashtag on Instagram. They help group similar content together. So visitor and search engine can easily find related posts. So it's up to you. If you would like to create tag, we can easily create a tag by typing name here. For example, I'm gonna again say win, and then here you can say win. And in this way, we can also create tags. Now, just like category, we can, again quick edit and can define tag to my post. Now, when we have a question, what is different between categories and tags? So I would say categories are a broad topic or hierarchical and can be used for site structure and menu. However, when we talk about the tags, they are specific, detailed, non-hierarchical, and is used more for search and filtering. Now comes the media, where you can upload all the necessary media that you think that you want to add on your page or post. Then we have got pages. So pages are also very similar to post. We already discussed about the difference between both. Now as I clicked here on page, here I can see some of predefined template that one can use. Okay, so let's say we would like to select this one. So in just one click here, you can see we have selected this template. Now all here I need to do is I need to enter the remaining detail. For example, I'm gonna write the book stories. Okay, and then let's click on publish. Now if I click here on view page, it will look like this, and maybe one can get confused. So slightly different than post. There are no comments, and since this is page, so it is built for long duration. Now let's again hover on Technoholic and click on dashboard, and then here the next thing we have got it comments, where you can see all your visitor engagement appears here. You can either approve, comment or trash it. It totally depends on you, because many times there are so many spam comments as well. Then come themes, where we can select the theme. And not to worry guys, I'm going to cover all these blocks separately in a more detail, and we will make sure that we cover all these aspects. Then comes plugin. Plugin are helpful to further improve your WordPress performance or can add superpower to your website. WordPress is full of plugin. All we need to do is we need to think of what kind of capability we would like to add in our website. Then comes the user. This particular setting help us manage who has access to your website. It can help you defining roles briefly, like admin role, editor role, author and subscriber. Then we have got tools. Here one can see there are so many important and essential tools. For example, site health, exporting personal data or erasing it, theme file editor and plugin file editor. Then comes the setting. We're gonna see all different type of settings available that going to help us to tweak or create our masterpiece. And as we discussed in the top admin bar here, we can see some of a very general option, for example, visit site, edit site and so on. So this was a very quick overview of WordPress dashboard. In our upcoming video, we may be covering all these different element of WordPress dashboard with more details, such that WordPress became easier for you. I hope guys you find this video helpful and informational. If you have got any kind of question related to WordPress dashboard, feel free to ask me and comment down below. I will definitely try to help you out with it. And I will catch you soon with one such another video. Till then, you take care and bye bye.